NEAR could see a 4.9% retracement by April 4, based on coin lore. To start, here's how the movement looks at this stage. NEAR is currently seeing a 5.8% uptick and is hovering near $1.22. Let's check today's expert outlooks. CoinCodex believes the price could edge down to $1.207 by tomorrow, nearly 1.1% lower than now. Coin price forecast foresees NEAR heading for $1.20, roughly 1.6% beneath the current price. Crypto Predictions highlights a potential move lower to $1.186, a projected drop near 2.8%. A different forecast by CoinLore shows NEAR could move down toward $1.16, a projected decrease close to 4.9%. To conclude, 30 Rates expects $1.135 by April 4. That's 7% below current price. This is the most profitable projection today. That's all for the forecasts. Let's check what's next in the data. All forecasts considered, here's the overall summary. Based on the collected data from each expert, the expected market range is from a drop of 7% to a decline of 1.1%, depending on the analyst. In conclusion, 30 Rates projects the highest gain, with 7% increase in value by tomorrow. All in all, you could earn between $11 and $70 for every $1,000 you invest. When we look at the odds, CoinCodex takes the top with an 88.9% chance of success. Taking all the forecasts together, I've mapped out a consensus outlook. Consensus insights highlight NEAR softening by approximately 3.5%. Let's walk through the details. The consensus assessment points to the price dropping 3.5%. By the same percentage, your capital could likewise expand. On a 1,000 example, the move could potentially translate into about $35 gained. And in this case, the probability attached to the consensus projection for NEAR is about 70.8%. Coming up, let's find out what analysts are projecting for the 3-day horizon. CoinCodex expects downward momentum to persist. Also, coin price forecast sees NEAR on a downward slope. A bearish stance is similarly reflected in Crypto Predictions' forecast. Additionally, CoinLore expects NEAR to fall. Meanwhile, 30 Rates indicates that prices could dip further. Aggregating the outlooks, the consensus shows NEAR leaning downward through this horizon. Taken together, 100% of forecasts suggest NEAR will likely trade on the downside. So, the takeaway is clear: most analysts project NEAR leaning lower. 5 forecasts came out 2 days ago. Now we look at their accuracy. As a result, the price ended the day at $1.163. Yesterday's close showed that most of the forecasts were right about the direction. The prediction that stood closest to reality came from Traders Union. Now we move from the overview to the specifics. The daily candle included 3 forecasts. When it comes to ROI, several results turned positive, with CoinLore showing the best return of 5%. Now on screen is the summary table, all forecasts lined up for review. Meanwhile, Traders Union had a probability score of 76.6% in accuracy and an ROI reaching 2.9%. Have a look and see whose forecast match reality best. Let's see how tomorrow's predicted profitability looks when compared with a few other assets. NEAR shows the best expected profitability for tomorrow, reaching 3.5%. Here we're comparing NEAR with 4 randomly selected cryptocurrencies. The full dataset, with expanded analyst statistics, will be published soon on my website and Telegram. If you're tracking NEAR regularly, leave a like to get more updates like this one. Take care, guys!